How about them birds? One hell of a goddamn win right there, man. Really, truly was. For me personally, this was big. For all of us, but Thursday night football against the Commanders, Washington Redskins, whatever you like to call them. I think back to even the year we made the Super Bowl and how I kept the Super Bowl and they beat us when we were 8-0 or earlier on in the season when we actually blew them out. Then I think back to last year, how a guy like Sam goddamn Howell was at quarterback for them and was tearing our shit up. In that same season, we would then go against a guy like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, or this guy, that guy, and somewhat held them in check. So I said, man, shit, this Washington team, man, I'm like, if they can do that with that, imagine now, and they're actually good. They're not like last year's team, they're actually good. And they're 7-3. They're Thursday Night Football. I said, now we're going to see what this defense is really made of. Talking about our defense. Because this Jaden Daniels is way better than Sam Howell or any of those guys. I'll tell you what, the damn defense had the damn test. And this also goes back to what I've been said. It was Eric Bieniemy, who was the offensive coordinator at the time for that team last year. And I said, he just knows how to beat our scheme. Like how to just beat us defensively. And I guess that's true too. But this defense is awesome. I mean, now it's to the point that you got to acknowledge it. You have to. I mean, at one point it was, they played bums. They didn't play nobody, which I don't believe that at all. I believe this is professional football. These are professional football players. Yeah, there is bum quarterbacks. There is good quarterbacks. There is average quarterbacks. But overall, these are pros all over the whole field. It is now 6 games. Over the span of 6 games, I think we only allowed 5 touchdowns defensively. That's insane, man. And over those 6 games, we have 11 takeaways, meaning picks, got a fumble, got something. I think they said the 5 or 6 games prior or whatnot, what it was, or they said 5 games prior, something like that. We only had two takeaways the whole damn time. Since that bye week, and it clicked. And Fangio, I got to give him credit, man. I was trashing it because I have this PTSD and this thing over that whole Super Bowl with Gannon. Not even the Super Bowl, even the 2021 season when Gannon was here. I don't like this scheme. Then we roll with it anyway, and he had so much talent. He looked good. Then the Super Bowl, it overexposed itself. And then last year with the Desai bullshit, and then it was this, I'm like, I don't want this. So Vic Fangio comes, I'm like, all right, I'll deal with it one more time because I know, this is his. The players are bought in. And it's young dudes. It's not, man, I can't believe how quickly this turned around. If you look back on it, last year's defense had better talent, you could say, on paper. On paper, I mean, names. You go, this name, that name, this name, that name, this. And they were trash. This year, of course, you have Garner Johnson, a freaking beast, a stud. But you lose Fletcher Cox. You got Brandon Graham, old vet. You get the deal. You add this Bryce Huff. He turns out to be good. But listen, you got these rookies and these young dudes. This Zach Bond that we've been talking about, he needs to get it signed immediately, ASAP. He's probably the steal of the entire offseason outside of Saquon Barkley, which Howie made both those deals. Zach Bond signed, I think, a $1.6 million contract. He was some guy who was, I make that sound like small money, but it is compared to what other guys are making. Look at Barkley, 3 years, $37 million we paid the guy. But what I'm saying is, Bourne came here. I thought he was a camp body. I thought he was a no one. I thought he's going to be a second string. He's depth, or he's going to be a special teams guy. They converted him inside linebacker. He's the best linebacker in the league, or up there. He's top 3 at least. So you got him, who's on a prove it deal, trying to prove himself to the whole league. He can find his way. You got him. Then you got Cooper DeJean. That kid's a beast, man. I mean, beast. But you know who really is a stud, man? Quinyon Mitchell. I did not expect this early. I thought he would be a very good corner in this league. I was so thrilled when we drafted him. I wanted him over the Arnold, wherever the hell, at the time, I can't remember. It was Alabama. He went to Detroit instead, whatever. If I'm not mistaken. I wanted him. I wanted this guy. This is who I wanted the whole time. And I said, listen, but I didn't think he was going to start from out the gates. I said, don't start him. I just didn't think a rookie, knowing my history, I have PTSD because of Philly sports and stuff like that, and our corners always being bad, or they had a couple good years, like the Super Bowl year, or this. I said, man, this kid's going to get burnt up like crazy, man. People are going to say he's a bust, he's a bum, and blah, blah, blah. No. This kid started since week 1. His stats are incredible. I mean, he's held guys like Jamar Chase to 1 catch for 9 yards. CeeDee Lamb, 2 catches for 20 yards. Tonight, he held Terry McLaurin with his starting quarterback, with everything I don't want to hear no excuse, to 0 receptions for 0 yards. Now, Terry McLaurin did end the game with 10 yards, and that was because on that one play, he switched the other side of the field and had Cooper DeJean covering him, and he picked up we were already up by 16 points at that point, I think it was, or 50, whatever it was. And he threw a pass for a first down and got it on a regular, like, little hook route or some bullshit. But this guy didn't give up anything all night long. And to be honest with you, I thought this was the game he was going to give it up. Not saying that Terry McLaurin's that great, but this is Gene Down. This is the rivalry game. A lot of things happen. One of my player parlays. I lost my parlay tonight. I made a little parlay, not a lot of money, but enough to win a good amount. I lost because I put on there Terry McLaurin to have 60 plus yards or 70 plus, one or the other. I picked that because I said, you know what, everything else is going to hit, and everything else did hit. I said under 49, Jalen Hurts touchdown, and there was something else on the play. I did a couple different ones. That's why I can't think at the moment. But a lot of them, I put that Terry on there, and I kept telling myself, why am I doing this when I know he's going to be covered by this Mitchell's? Then I said, well, if this game is close, then he's going to get balls. If the game gets out of hand to where we actually get a big lead quickly, like 17-0, then they have no choice but to pass the ball around. And when they pass the ball around, he's going to be looking for that guy. You know what I mean? That was my thought process. All right, I'll take it. Everyone said do it. And they were wrong. This kid Mitchell's a beast, though, man. Back to that. Forget about my picks and my. If you guys would like a video sometime, comment below. Let me know if you like this. Like some of my. I do anytime touchdown scores, players, pass props, yardage, blah blah blah. I love doing it. Just as fun, make money, have fun. I do big legs though, and small ones too, but still you get to do. Let me know. But this Quinyon Mitchell is a fucking beast, man. A rookie, and he's locking up these seasoned vets. These guys are looked at as top 10, top 5 receivers. I can't believe it. He actually shuts down that entire side of the field to the point people don't even throw to that side. It's that insane. Or around that area. Him and everyone else, Saquon Barkley, man. How funny is it? My shirt came in today. I got a Saquon Barkley shirt. Damn, I wish I wore it. Just came in the mail. I was at work. I come home, opened the package. I got done around 10 o'clock. It was halftime by then. It's a big, huge picture of Barkley doing that hurdle over that dude in Jacksonville, and it has the date in his name. Damn, dude. Barkley's a fucking beast, bro. What do you have? 146 yards rushing, almost 60 yards receiving, 2 touchdowns. This guy, man, he turned this whole thing around. I mean, really. Listen, last year the Eagles were 10-1. And at that time, we were saying, man, we're the best team. And I still was worried about the team. But I said, I can't be worried because they're 10-1. And at some point, they're going to click it on and it's going to hit like a switch. And we're going to be even better than ever. We're going to go to Super Bowl and win it. I feel better about this team right now that is 8-2 than I did last year's. In terms of performance right now, from defense, from offense, with Barkley. Jalen Hurts, I will say this. He didn't have his best game, but he didn't have a bad game. He had 1 rushing touchdown, no touchdowns, but no interceptions, no turnovers. That's the key part. Early on, Washington's defense did respect us in terms of they stopped them to run. They did. They stopped us on some short yardage and this and that. And then when it came to passing time, we went to go pass, and there was clearly a lot of people were shut down. There was a lot of people. The coverage was good, and Hurts just had to throw it away, and he would throw it away and throw it away, or throw it in an area that was contested, and there was some drops, like Dotson had to drop a couple people, and then there was some times people were open. And by the time Hurts was thinking about throwing it, he already had 2 dudes about to sack him, or there's some miscommunications, and it got in his head early. But he's the type of quarterback I always told you guys, he's a rhythm passer, and you got to get him, or a rhythm-based player, rhythm passer, you got to get him in that rhythm for him to open up, short pass, short pass, short pass, short pass. Then you can start extending as you also run the ball with the running back. I don't think he was too bad, though. I mean, he didn't have anything that was like a turnover-worthy play. We did what we had to do. I want to get down to one thing, though. Jake Elliott. What the hell is wrong with this guy, man? He missed 2 field goals, okay? First one, I think, was 44 yards. I was at work watching on my phone, so I got home at halftime, okay? But I watched most of it. 44 yards, he misses. All right. Then we went for another one. I think it was 50, 51. He misses it. Then later on in the game, we finally get the lead, and we think, all right, cool. I'm like, are they going to go for 2 here now? They're going to go for a field. They're going to go for extra point. So it's a 3-point lead. It's 10-13. He fucking misses the extra goddamn point. He can't even make that. So I don't know what's up with the dude. Now everyone online's talking just like I've been talking. They're all saying maybe this is why Sirianni's been going for it on 4th down so much, which I find that hard to believe. Maybe that's just an excuse or whatnot. But if that is the case, I love Elliott. You know, he was on the Super Bowl team, and last year he was awesome, man, making 59-yard, damn near 60-something yard field goals and pouring down fucking rain, making them shits. Boom. Take us to overtime. Dude was excellent. But if he is, I don't care how much money he's making, whatnot, go out and get you a damn kicker. If there is an issue with him. I'm not saying there is, but that's what people are speculating that, blah, 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 blah. And then when we actually do go for the points now, he's missing shit. So I don't know, but listen, man, big win. Jaden Daniels, defensively, they shut him down. Intercepted his ass, sacked him a couple times. They balled on defense, and they really proved to me even more that, you know what? They might be the real deal on defense. Offensively, we already know Barkley, the O-line. I know AJ and Devontae ain't getting that many balls and stuff like that, but hey, you know what? It will come in time, man. Focus on one thing at a time. That's winning these games, doing what we got to do. Ultimate goal is trying to get in that playoffs and try to go on that run, and, we're there. Let's go, Birds, Foggers, Fly, man. Give it up for the team. Give it up to the defense. Give it up to Barkley. Give it up to Hurts. Give it to all of them, man. AJ, even if he got a couple, what do you have, 5 catches or something, 69 yards or something like that? Doesn't matter. He contributed in the blocking too. So did Devontae. They all did, man. We're on to the next one. Now the Rams. This is another test for the defense. You're going to have Puka Nacua and Cooper Kupp. You're going to have Cam Akers. Cam Akers. What the hell? I'm so used to him being there. Kyron Williams. You have to worry about him at running back. Stafford at quarterback. I want to see this week how the Rams do. I've been watching them throughout the season. I saw what they did last week against Miami. It wasn't that impressive. I want to see this week what they do. I really want to see. Then I'll be kind of have more knowledge on what's going on with them, their trajectory. You know what I mean? And what it looks like on Sunday night a week from now. So let's go, Birds, Foggers, Fly. Give it up to these guys, man. We can't even bash them. We just got to say go, Birds. Comment on your thoughts. Peace out. I'm out.